I can get it on here. Let's see. Okay, there's that one. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Hope all is good today. Well, hello, Madison. Let's see if that works. For some reason, it's not coming in. I see Scoot back there. Yeah, I got him.
Libby said hi.
Who?
Olivia. She's playing her game. She has the love for you.
Oh, okay. Hello. Hello, Olivia. We made it to 2.6 last night. That's awesome. I feel like I got my chair wrong. Yeah, that's a little more better. Yeah, I feel like I need about 5 more members, so it'll be over on this side, make it even. Where am I at here? 6 o'clock on the dot. All right. It's showing 6 watching. Nobody wants to talk. Oh, there we go. Hello, everyone. Carmen says hello. Hi, hello, Karen. Karan. Hope you're doing good today. Madison said hello, Karen. Karan. Is it Karan or Karen? The Frenchman said, what are your thoughts on Ireland? They've never done anything to me. I think they're awesome. Karen says, how are you? I'm doing well. Hope you are. Rain kind of moved out of here, and not much sun, but a little bit of sun popped out. It was a decent day. And how about for you today? I don't know if I need to change that back there or not. I like it, but it kind of looks off center with the names to one side and the flag not in the middle. I might have to change that. That dude, Paul, said greetings from the other side. I think that's a Canadian flag. Well, hello. We'll put another pin in Canada for you. Is there names on Canada?
Yeah.
You have,
No, actually.
huh?
No, there's 1, 2.
You have a name in Canada where you're from. We try to find the right place. We do have a world map that we put everybody that comes in. Let's see. Katrit says she said she was 12. Okay. Cameron says, from you, you from North Carolina, Denton, North Carolina? Fire department says, what's up? Hello, Mark. I don't know what flag that is, but welcome. Mayhem says, do you believe that Iran and Iraq will have a second crash? Israel, I'm sorry. I hope not. But Linda says, blog said hello. Twitch says, good evening, everyone. She was 12 if she's going this chat. Lee said, free Palestine. I don't have them locked up. Charles said, hello, everyone. Hello, Charles. Madison A. Dennis. Charles, Serb, Doodah said, and then we got M said, free Palestine. I don't have them locked up. Torito, or that name right there. You said
another parameter.
Yeah. Let's see. Twisted said, Madison, how are you? Madison Haley. And then Lean's got that name. Well, I mean, that flag. NNC said, much love. Hi, R2 and Justin in chat. Mark said, Scotland. That's what it is, Scotland.
It was either, I was thinking
Highlight says, happy Tuesday. Hey, everyone. Blog says, hello. Sorry, AAPKO. I don't know what all that means. Twisted said, Randy, hey, and Bray, thank you. Name says, yo, what's that? What's going on?
What's good?
What's good? Vlog says, I still don't know what all those are. DJ said, you got soft hands, son, thank you. Karen says, good live stream, thank you. NNC says, hi, Madison R3, hope things are going well. Silence says, what is your opinion about Trump's decision really? So we don't talk politics. Hey, I see my sign. Yes, I finally got it to go up. Sorry it took so long. I have had it up in at the road now. I just haven't had it in here. Say, hey, NNC. Pablo says, it's night from my country. Where's your country? Let's see. I'm back. Nissan Skyline. Okay, that's from Card, Linus Wade.
He's been in the last 2 days.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you for coming back. I thought this was a barber shop live and was getting a haircut. I just got mine, so we do good haircuts here. Lynn with Vlogs is okay, bye. All right, see you. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping in. Maria said, smile if you like orange. Dan says, great to see you. I hope y'all are as well. We are. Hope you are. Leon says, go to sleep. And I'm not ready for sleep just yet. Nilam, is that Nilam? So that's sub. You like and take care, sir. Thank you. I always go back and see if it comes up that everybody subbed, I sub back. DJ says, I like saying, sir, call 911. Siri, call 911.
That's not going to work in any of the phone thing.
No. Let's see. Madison said, hey, Maria. Maria said, what's that on the wall, the photo? I'll let Justin show you while I keep reading. Carla said, it's ringing on your watch. Kitty said, hey, everyone. Maria said, what is that big?
Olivia made that
That
one.
was a big smile.
Hugh and Grandma
said,
Vix made that one.
how's Randy? He's doing real good. Got pink eye, but other than that, I'm doing good. How are you, Maria? Said Madison. Charles, I don't know if you got to see it, but Randy got to come down Sunday for the first time since the accident, so he's doing a lot better. Twisted said, hey, Kitty. Maria said, hey, Kitty. Madison said, hey, Kitty. Now, Amy says, oh, my God, Uncle, do you remember me? Yes. Kitty said, Twisted. Twisted said, Maria. Paul got his message deleted. Kitty said, hey, Maria. And again, Paul, please be nice.
What did he say?
I don't know.
How'd you
okay.
know?
Thank you, Paul, but you got the wrong place. Hey, Madison said, Kitty, that dude Paul says, as per a project, would y'all consider a tank or fire truck to work? Yes, I would. I would absolutely love a fire truck, and I'd like to have a tank. Be honest with you.
Tank engine. But
Yes, I'd love to have a tank engine. which I'd like to have a tank anyway just to see it. It'd be wild. Karen said, bye-bye, see you, thank you for stopping in. Topper says, is that your pet bird in the picture? That's our freedom bird. NNC said, awesome. New electric chair for junior from senior? Yes. Maria says, when are you going to clean the desk? There's a lot of stuff over there.
Oh, it's just
When I get a little bit more time. No Name Brand says, you big as a hippopotamus. Well, I like a hippopotamus.
Cameron don't do him justice. He's not that bad.
Charles says, I was in on that conversation. Prince says, did you guys like Michael Jackson's music or not? He used to have, I liked his music. Barbie said, hi, hey Barbie, hope you're doing well. Brandon said, dang, wow, whatever, got his message deleted. Maddie said, hey Barbie. Maria says, I love Michael Jackson. See, we got love for everybody. Barbie said, Madison, hi. Lucas, how you say that? Who is that good-looking bald man? Well, that'll be me. Darren said, hi. Darren said, are you in the South? Yes. North Kakalaki. Hello, Daryl. Hey, y'all, just got home. Awesome, Daryl. Maria said, I saw you about had everything ready to shoot that thing red today. Maria said, this is the most dangerous prisoner ever. Be careful. Twisted said, ice cream. Man, I would like to have a bowl of ice cream. Darren said, what about Cindy? Who's Cindy? Maddie said, hey, Daryl. Twisted said, metal art. Darren said, go Colts. Kitty said, hey, Mac. I'm Batman. What's your thoughts on immigrants coming to America? If they do it legal, I think they should come. I welcome them. They're humans just like the rest of us. I think it's awesome. I just would like for everybody to do it the correct way. What do you call it? Hello there. What do you call it name? I'm calling it EG, huh? Eliza. Hello there. MD says, hey Kitty. Daryl says, sprayed white sealer on fenders, doors, hood, and trunk when went to read on the jams. Oh, okay. That's right. You said it was the different type of paint you thought you had to get sealer. I forgot about that. Sorry. Lean says, don't know those two names.
That's I looked that up yesterday. It's like a Hope and Good or.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Daryl said, now I'm pink. Oh, Lord. Cheryl said, hi. Trooper, are you strapped on that chair? Yes. Let's see. International immigrants are nice. A lot of them are, especially when they work and contribute to a society. I agree. What is that? Cyber defense and intelligent wing? Yes, you're exactly right. I think everybody should pull their weight. Batman said, what's your thought on Charles Kirk's death? I hate it. I hate for anybody to die. Maria said, you wouldn't mind eating ice cream on every time. Don't you worry about your teeth. I can buy new teeth. I can pop them out clean. I get all kinds of teeth. Nicholas said, hello. Hello, Tim. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all having a great day. I am. Hope you are. Batman said, my dad's an immigrant. He did it legally. Awesome. MD said, hi, Kitty. EG said, I'm divorced now. Okay. If you're happy, I'm happy for you.
Oh, look, it's James 2.0.
TV said, hello. Daryl says, and so this my booth all pink, huh?
EQC's Jane 2.0 because her name's Jane as well.
Okay. Twisted said, here comes the trolls. Yeah, I see that. Maria said, you should see the dentist when need to know if you're going to lose them or not in 10 years from now. Mario said, sup, amigos. Hello. Cheryl said, it's written Clayton. MD said, hi, Sherry.
How was she singing about that?
Wes said, Wes said, make baking great again? Yes, Sunday. Batman said, is that dude behind you your son? He sure is. He's my youngest one. Twisted said, Batman, yes. White says, hi, my friend. Hello. EG said, because my wife wants more kids. Maria says, but buying new teeth is not like having real teeth. White says, I'll watch you in India. Well, awesome. We'll put another pin in India for you. We do have a world map. I'll put my son to finding India again. Love you, my friend. We got love for you too. Daryl said, real teeth are overrated. Jane said 2 words, bean bust. Thug, can you do a front flip? It probably wouldn't be good, but I imagine I can do one in water. Twisted said, Jane. Charles said, BLT sandwich. Maria said, good taco, great. Make tacos great again. Yeah, I'd like to have some tacos, said Mario. I thought it was Maria. Sorry, I read the name down and went up one. Sorry. Maria said he's hiding behind his daddy's back. I believe he's just trying to be in there because the way I'm trying to set it up, make sure everybody sees their names up there. There is no ill intent to it. Batman said, what's y'all's ancestry? I have no idea. We've never done Ancestry.com. Never thought much into it. I know my family started Big Bear Food World now here at Steeder, but that's about as far as I know. Mold whatever says hi. Maria says he's a shy kid. Charles says, hello, Jane. I missed whichever one you was just talking about.
Who?
You said Jane 2.0?
EQC TV.
Oh, okay, all right. I'll see if they say it again. Sorry, I missed it. Twisted said, I'd love to have tacos tonight. That would be good. That'd be awesome. Love to have a big old taco salad. That'd be awesome. Man, crunch up some tacos, meat, cheese, lettuce, a little bit of mild sauce, not much, a little bit of mild, man, that'd be good. J7 said, hi, man, you got me wanting tacos now. EG said, 8 kids, man. Can you imagine having more kids? Excuse my language, but hell no. I cannot. 3 was enough for me. White says, your son is very handsome. Well, thank you. All 3 of my kids are. They took after their daddy. I'm playing. You said, highlights of beer. Batman says, I'm half white. I'm American, which half is which? Twisted said, I raised 6. Jane said, hi, Dennis. Jane said, hi, Charles. Meta said, Jane. Cheryl said, favorite restaurant. I really don't have one. I go to a steakhouse. That's about as far. I don't like Sunrise.
I love it. I went there.
Aaron said, hi. Twisted said, yes, taco salad and a burrito. That would be awesome. Jane said, hi, Madison. Lotus said, hello, Lotus. Charles said, a big, thick BLT and a bowl of strawberry ice cream. Man, Charles, you making me hungry. Daryl says, had deep fried chimichanga yesterday. Sling says, where are you from? Denton, North Carolina. Madison said, hey, Aaron, Lotus. Aaron said Madison. Twisted said Lotus. Lotus said Madison. What's up, Twisted? Said Lotus. Twisted said just got home. Lotus said, what's up, Daryl? Maria said, what's that on his phone? I do not know. He'll look it up and see what's on his phone. Hey, Lotus, said Kitty. Maria said some kind of game. Yeah, some type of game. EG from the Sunshine State here. That's Florida, ain't it? How you say that? Calabria said World War III. Hope not. Cheryl said, what did he throw?
No, nothing.
Nothing. A bunch of nothing through the air. Charles said, hey, Lotus. Lotus said, hey, Charles. Violet says, hello, everyone. Hello, Violet. Aaron says, do you deer hunt? I do not. I'm not against it. I just don't do it. I really don't eat deer meat, so I don't do it. Now, if I eat the meat, I would, but I don't. Madison said, hey, Valent, RAV6 was timed out by Daryl. Maria says, y'all making me hungry when y'all talk about food. Stop saying anything more because I'm in the middle of the night here. We will not talk about any more food, bacon, cheese, lettuce, pickles, salad. No more food, Big Mac, Whopper. White says, how are you, my friend? I'm doing awesome. Hope you are. Valid said, hello, friends. Hello. I'm from Russia. Welcome from Russia. Thank you. Cheryl said, when's your birthday? April 22nd, Earth Day. Mattis said, hey, Valid. Daryl said, had fried egg sandwich for lunch today. That even sounds good.
I think it's pronounced Vlad.
Huh? Vlad? Okay, I'll change it. Sorry, Vlad. Maria said, when I'm hungry, I imagine everything I see as a food. Well, Vlad, how do you feel about Russia and Russia in general? I'm just curious about your opinion. I don't really have any thoughts about Russia. I think there's good people everywhere, there's bad people everywhere, and everybody is good to me until they do me wrong. Edward said, yo, 1483 to the 3 to the 6 to the 9, representing the ABQ, what's up? 423, that's what. Kimberly says, hello, hi from Charlestonville, Virginia. I'm playing. How about find that for her, please? Charles said, there's a restaurant called Burritos as big as your head. No kidding. Awesome. Jacob said, hello, brother, and brother buddies, Jason or brother. Thank you. His name's Justin, if that's what you were saying, but that's fine. Buddy's fine. Well, Valid said, hi, Daryl. Lotus said, I'm sorry for being the problem last week. I didn't mean to offend. I didn't intend to take anything away from you guys or friendship, but really, I'm sorry if I damaged that. You have not. I let things go. We go on. We get on about our life. It's all in the past. All positive vibes. That's all I'm looking for. You're still my friend as far as I'm concerned. Madison said, hey, Kimberly. EJ said, that sounds bomb. Madison said, hey, Jacob. EJ got his message deleted. Then he laughed. Cheryl said, what's both of your favorite movie? I don't really have a favorite movie. I like car movies, though. Vlad said, thanks, bro. Laughing Station said, what's up, man? Same old, just making the day go by. I hope you're doing good. Is that Dora? McGee. How about McGee? Hey, everybody. Maria says, like now, imagine Randy's head as an ice cream and Justin as a cheeseburger. Ice cream! I like ice cream.
It's not very healthy.
It's invitation burger. Well, let's see. Any ghost visits lately? No, I think she's playing a game. She's not in here tonight. I think she's got it on her TV, but she's not chatting, I don't think. Bilal, you said Vlad said USA and Russia best friends, as far as I'm concerned. I have no problem with Russia. Lotus said, what's up, Violet? Jacob said, yes, I mean, hello, brother Justin. Violet said, Lotus, somebody spoke to you, Justin. You need to speak back.
What up?
Maria said, I should probably go to sleep before going insane. Don't go insane. I was crazy once. They put me in a room with rats, and I hate rats. Eagles, Lord. Let's see, can I?
Huh?
Allah is great. If that's what you feel, that's fine. I'm happy for you. Thank you. Lotus said, hello, Maria. Maria said, hi, Lotus. Rated says, guy in the back is cute. Well, thank you. NME, so I'm a small rapper thing trying to make it big before I turn 18. Can you give me a shout out? All right, rapper trying to get something before he's 18. Twisted said, I think you asked me that the other day. There's a joke in here somewhere. I just don't catch it right off the bat. Twisted said, today is last day of September. Wow, this year's flown by. we've done a lot this year. I thought this year was really going to be our year, but we've had a lot happen to us. But I can't complain about the year other than the accident, and you know, we spent way too much money. But I'm hoping next year's better. But yes, this year has flown by. McGee said it's Carmen. I just realized on my mom's account, not mine. Oh, okay. Hello, Carmen.
That makes more sense for you.
Charles says, how about a big fat juicy cheeseburger? That sounds good too. Valance says, no, I mean the one that bangs around in your shop.
I forgot what you're talking about.
I did too. I'm
Right there.
right here. Oh, no. I've not had any more since that night. I still don't know what it was, but from time to time, I don't believe in ghosts, remember that. But from time to time, stuff happens here that I cannot explain. Let's see. Big Fat Juicy Cheeseburger. Charles, old man is number one. Yes, Charles, you are. Batman said, I'm half South Asian, half white American. My dad's Palestinian and my mom's Italian American. What half is what? How is it split? This half up, this half down, right half, left half? How do you know what's what? Batman says, you got grandkids? I do. I got two granddaughters. Maria said, you're crazy all the time, not just once. Yeah, they put me in a room one time. Maria said, he has two granddaughters, yes. Miss Big says, hey guys, what's going on? Just having a good time and a good positive live. How about for you? Valiant laughed. Batman, cute. Charles said, in some fresh cut French fries. Yes. I wouldn't mind some of those chips, real thin, kind of crispy. I like those. Cheryl said, if your son does lives and talks live, would get 100 views. Well, last night, I'll tell you what I done. Last night, I talked for about an hour and then give it to him, and he talked for about an hour and 15 minutes, something like that. And he did real well, so I figured I would talk about an hour tonight, let him do it. Let him have the last half like he did last night. That'll give me a chance to, I bought batteries for Randy's wheelchair today. So I'm put the batteries in the wheelchair. Lotus said, it's Boggy hauling your, it's Boggy haunting your shop. Yeah, he said that he was a pond monster in the back, but he said somebody wanted to move out of my pond. Daryl said, fair fries sounds good, smothered in ketchup. Yes. Jacob said, hey, what's the best to the man in the future who wants to marry and be father like me since I'm 25? Make yourself happy. That's the best advice I got. Make yourself happy. If you don't make yourself happy, you're going to be miserable. And if she can't be happy with you being happy, then pick somebody else. Valent said, gotta go. Have a good one, Valent. Thank you. Maria said, you should put hidden cameras in the place so we will know about the ghost if there was one. I do have cameras and they're going up real soon.
Yeah, he asked me to take him down from the house. I have yet to do it.
Batman said, I'm mixed race. Okay, there we go. Now it's not half, it's mixed. There we go. See, I'm always wondering how people, when they say half and half, which half is which. Head of department said, love.
Soccer song, please. I love soccer.
Okay, whatever that is, I'm happy for you. Z said, God bless. Sir, how you say that?
Huh?
How you say that?
Cereba.
Cereba?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
But
Cereba?
let's see, they're called potato chips, LOL. Yeah, I mean, I call them hot chips, I think. I have 3 grandkids and 1 great grandkid. Let's see, Batman said, damn, nice. Maria said, if it's a female ghost, you should keep her there. Don't be mean to women, even if it's a ghost. I'm not going to be mean to anybody. But, you know, head of department says, hi, are you American? Yes. I slapped a ghost in a dream. Did you go right through or did it make a move? Batman said, I wonder if the ghost will be single. And the department says, hi, are you American? Hello, guys, from Impala J. Hello, Impala J. Daryl said, no politics. If that's what's up there, please don't do it. Lotus said, what's up, Jay? 2233 said, hi, hello. Impala J said, what's good, Lotus? Maria said, I think I'm going to be a nurse. Didn't decide yet. That's cool. Nurse is good. They make good money, and that would be good, you know, in different languages.
I told Carmen that she could time people out because she's a mod. Metal Art timed him out for 600 seconds, and Carmen timed him out for 86,000 seconds.
There you go. Batman said, my dad's brown and my mom's white, so that makes me mixed. Okay. SK says, hi, you're the best. Well, thank you. Impala J says, Mac. Sunfish. Hello, Sunfish. Cheers, all. Charles said, what's good, Impala J? Hugh said, hello, Randy. Hello, Hugh. You see what, you see what I got up there? Woo! Let's see. Hello, Justin. John Deere Model B says, hi. Hello, John Deere. Hugh says, hello, Charles. I'm going to say, nothing much, Charles. Hope all is well with you, Charles. You said, hi, hello, Sunfish, and hello, Impala. Did y'all see that? I just got called up. SK said, hope you have a good life. I do too, and I hope the same for you. You said, hello. And SK, and Impala said, hello, Mr. Vic. You says, hello, Maria. Cheryl says, any advice for me? 19 out of school. I'm going to say it again. If you don't do nothing in this world but make yourself happy and go, and don't worry about everything else. It'll fall in place. Hugh says, hello, Lotus. Time's too short to be on this earth unhappy. Make yourself happy and everything else will fall in place. If you want to do something, figure out a way to do it. And start working towards making it. And put your mind to it and do it. Hugh says, hello, Lotus. Charles says, hello, Grand Pedovic and Impala. Hugh says, hello, Daryl. SK says, you're so beautiful. Well, I appreciate it. You said, hello, Cheryl. Nifkin said, hello, Denmark. Denmark, we don't have anything in Denmark, do we? I don't know. Look it up on your phone. It's up. I know Denmark is. I've heard of it, but I don't know where it's at. John Deere says you got 31 likes. Awesome. Thank y'all. Daryl said I'll be back. Gotta wash this pink off of me. Okay, Daryl. You said hello, John Deere. Maria said my mom doesn't want me to be a nurse. I keep telling her it's a good job, but she doesn't believe me. I don't want to get into family matters, but nursing is good, and you can make dang good money in nursing. But now you're gonna work too, if you want to make the money. You said Europe. SK said, what's your name? Randy. Court said it says name of a car for edit, Chevy. Impala says, hello, John Deere. Charles says, I peed my life away just making a statement. That's all. Charles, I understand what you mean. Maria says, are you tired? I slept pretty hard last night, but I'll be okay. Train Builder 448 says, did you know the eagle on the American flag represents strong? I mean, I thought it was freedom, and I don't really know what the eagle meant, to be honest with you. But I'm thinking, I'm drawing a blank, but I could lie and say yes, but I know it means, I'll come back to it, I'm thinking. Freedom and independence, yeah, and but there was something else I can't think right now. Sorry, I'm getting behind. Cruz says, I have wart on my butt. Go see a doctor. Hugh says, hard work but fulfilling a great pay. Yes. Lotus said, what's up, Hugh? Soldiering Limpo's batteries. The sonic wake headed them up so much it melted the connectors off of it. Ooh. Oh, what's up, Hugh? Soldering. Okay, sorry. Dorsa, welcome you. Huh? Welcome to your event. Thank you. We need to be finding these places if they're on that map. John Deere says, hey everyone. Hugh says, wow, Lotus. SK said, nice to meet you, Randy. Nice to meet you too. Cheryl, where in the U.S.? Denton, North Carolina. How is the economy going in USA, if you can answer? I mean, it's what you make out of it too. If you want to sit there and not do nothing, you're not going to get nothing. You go out there and work your butt off, you're going to have something. But so, economy, you're paying a lot more than you did before, but you know, it's the way it is. That's what my bandit did when it geared up wrong in the 9th turn motor. Pablo said, okay, Freedom says, Hugh. Pablo said, Charlie Clark is alive. Simon said, bless America. Darling, who's the lad? Where's Roy Popsy? The lad is my youngest son. If you haven't been in here a while, my oldest son that owns the building had a tree fall on him and he's in a wheelchair for a while. Cheryl said, have you watched classic Hollywood movies? I've watched some. I don't do a lot of it. Maria said, you always had bad sleep habits, and yet you talk about mine. I've not always had bad sleep habits. Maria said, I love classic movies. I slept hard last night, probably because I took a dose of NyQuil. American said, hi everyone, me and John Deere B. Well, thank you. Simon said, bro, is just happy to be included in the video. Yes. Let's see if I can ease down without it jumping and not being able to catch up. Let's see. SK said, I'm from India. Awesome. Lotus said, yeah, my finger in a bit heavy on the run. Should let it cool down every now and then. Simon said, oh my God, I'm going to North Carolina for Christmas. Do you have a recommendation to visit? I mean, the mountains in North Carolina is awesome.
Okay.
You said, hi, Chris. Hi, Carmen. Lotus says, putting ice connectors. I see 8 connectors on it. They beef, hoping they'll stay on. Charles said, folks, have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Blessings. See you, Charles. Thanks for coming in. Hugh said, those are good connectors. Hugh says, have a great night, Charles. I hope all these message designs putting in there that we're deleting, I hope they count. Cheryl said, does anyone, Kevin, debate? The hell? Let me try something.
I don't know how to time people up. Oh, I did.
CK, you're the best. Well, thank you. American said, hi. Cheryl, I have no idea what all those letters put together means. I'm sure I missed something. Something about a lake, but I did that, but it didn't change nothing.
Golly, gee.
It don't matter. I ain't got time to do all that.
Yeah.
But let's see. Zane was timed out by Justin for 86,000 seconds.
I just found that was 24 hours.
Yeah. Nate said, who's the cute in the green? Don't have anybody in here in green. I got a yellow shirt, the safety yellow shirt. If you're talking about me, it's me, Randy.
That's pretty green.
Rita said, wait, I have a question. Stop. You missed a lot of those are actors. I don't watch a lot of it. Is this one you said that is that Jane?
Yeah.
Jane.
Oh, no.
No, it ain't.
I don't know.
All right, 1 through 6 is what I call them. They're the one from that. What you call that name?
No, wait, hold on. I turned my mic.
What you call that name?
Oh, oops.
Tanzania.
Tanzania. Hello, Tanzania. You said better Davis and Mario Brothers of Vincent Lake. Marion, Bravo, Vincent Lake. Okay, is that, where's that lake? Is that, Samet said, Galveston Dairy Liverpool, okay. You said, must be an old movie. Maria, there's a lot of people flirting with you in Justin tonight. What's all that for? I don't have slightest idea. I didn't know they were flirting. I thought they were just saying we look good. I don't take it flirtatious. I take it as a good live. You said hello again, Tanzania. Carmen said people just can't get enough of the father and son duo. Rita said, that's green shirt. Cheryl said, Hugh, not a single movie there are many. Squiggly lines, we got in the ultra incident. I don't know what that meant or what it's for, but we don't talk politics. 1 through 6, we don't do that. We got a positive live here. If you want to use those language and stuff like that, please find another live. Kitty said, hey Grandpa, darlings, skip it?
Yeah, skip that one.
Okay.
That one's been deleted.
Oh, okay. Cheryl said, is he water, is,
Hey, water sign your son? What is a water sign?
I don't know what a water sign is. He's my youngest son.
You're
How's
talking
that?
about like astrology signs? I have no idea.
UT Crash, what got the eagle? Yes. 1 through 6 is it's over 039 over here from Tanzania.
Tennessee.
You said hello, Kitty, and Pilot said, hey, Kitty. Duke said, welcome to.
Oh, I'm a Libra.
Huh? Okay.
Sorry. I skipped.
Kitty said, hey, Jay, 1 through 6. Hey, we love football over here, and it's not called soccer. Awesome.
I call it soccer, but
Well, oh yeah,
when
y'all,
I'm there, I'll call it football.
y'all call it football. Our football is a little oblong, and we do have soccer. We understand. We respect what you call your soccer, and I mean what you call your football. What do y'all play the football that we call football, or what do y'all call
They
it?
play rugby.
Rugby. Okay, that's a damn rough game.
They don't hit as hard as football. But
Yeah, they ain't got
don't
no
have
pads. I was watching some of that today. Anyway, Aaron says, can we see pin map?
Yeah, I'll get it close up.
See, there's a bunch of
Oh,
guys
so
there.
this son is air sign.
How do you know that?
That's good, fella. I hope you're both well from the UK. Thank you. Welcome from the UK. Let's see. Hugh says, hello, Jamie. Baham says, hi from India. Hello from India. 1 through 6. That is called rugby, the oval ball, yes. But ours is a little bit different. We don't, that I know of, we don't play rugby here.
We do a little bit.
But I've never didn't know it was here, but I know that's a violent sport if you ask me. Edit says name, let's see, Hugh says, hello India. 1 through 6 is rugby and American football is the same. I think we got pads. y'all take it rough.
Rugby's a little bit different. I don't know.
Don't they have shorts and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, Jamie
Shorts
says,
and
hey,
t-shirts.
you, educator man says, greetings from Turkey. Thank you for the valuable broadcast, and I also congratulate you and your team personality. Well, thank you. Aaron said, double tap screen. Hugh said, hello, Turkey. Cheryl said, what's his name? Justin. Man says like he's going to sleep or he's happy won. Okay. Is that
I don't know what that is. Salam.
no, that's what it is. Salam de Gakalekadu. Salute. You said we wear pads in football. There's Olivia. Rawr. Maria said, Turkey, I'm going there. Awesome. Carmen said, I only know it because Liv asked before you came over for the first time. Cool. Hugh says, hello, Olivia. 1 through 6 says, hello, Tanzania. Tanzania. I think they just like me saying it. Mattis said, hey, Olivia, you can make me a moderator. Listen, I took a lot of moderators off. We had too many, and we trying something a little bit different. I miss it because I like seeing everybody blue. Kitty said, hey, Olivia. Bella said, where are you from? Denton, North Carolina. Man said, yep. American said, you got 36 likes. Awesome. Thank y'all. 1 through 6 says, Finn butts of mouth. Bunch of heart. I don't know what that means. Olivia said, hey, Madison. Lotus said, what's up, Olivia? 1 through 6 said, shit 4 times. Let's see. Kitty said, Lotus, hey, what up? You said, hello, Madison. Carmen said, whoa, what the hell means peace be upon you, basically in American, their version of God bless you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. God bless you, too. Thank you, Carmen. Let's see. Lotus. Olivia says, hi, Lotus. Oh, that's why I said Lotus. I'm doing okay. How about yourself? Hugh says, right, Carmen. I'm going to learn stuff one day. Lotus said, I missed it too. Paula said, hey, Olivia. Olivia said, hi, guys. Carmen May Wright.
Where's Carmen May? I mean RYTV. Right? I guess. Oh, yeah. Never mind, I'm stupid.
Lotus said, I'm good, Soldier Bat. Paula said, hey, Madison, you said, here we go, there's the cold meat. How did you see that?
Yeah. It's because you have a translator.
There's the cold meat. Madison said, hey, Jay. Cheryl said, your favorite, your favorite,
I don't know what that means. Look,
it's food, ain't it?
Cuisine.
Yeah. I like steak.
I'm not that fancy to know what.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any great poupon. Hugh says, a lay come. Head said, my dad, hello. SK said, hi. Olivia said, oh, Kitty, both sent me a friend request. Do I ignore it? Or this something to talk about later?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. If you accept a friend request and it ain't who you thought, can't you delete them? Well, hello, Mike. Mike said hello, everyone. Kitty said, hey, Long. Madison said, hey, Mike. Hugh said, hello, Mike. And Maria, did they name the color orange because of the fruit orange, or did they name the fruit orange before the color orange? An orange expert, you should know.
One of those two.
It's kind of like the chicken and the egg. Which come first? But then again, I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Bala said, hello, LW Long said, hi, are Hugh, Madison, and Kitty? SK said, what's up? Cheryl said, he didn't tell his birthday. Mine is November 14th. I did. I said it was April the 22nd, Earth Day. Oh, yours? Yeah. It's coming up real soon. If he wants to tell you, I'll let him tell you.
October 7th.
10/7. Let's see. How are you? Let's see. Bahab, I believe. How are you? I have come here for the first time. I was sad after seeing both of you happy in your video, but I also become happy. I'm glad you're happy. Please don't be sad. Shift 8 says fruit came before color. I would say you're right because the fruit was here. People probably didn't know much about a color. I don't know. I mean, kind of like grass and green. Next. And that is the answer because Shift 8 said so. Next question. You said the fruit orange is act. Kitty said, Olivia, ignore about and I will talk to you in private. Maria says you don't know. Unfortunately, yes, I know. I know everything. Everything I want to know. If I don't know it, I didn't want to know it. You said it's actually yellow. They usually. What the hell did that go? It's actually yellow. They usually have to be dyed orange.
Not for the railroad.
He's talking about the fruit. Maria, you're not an orange expert then. I'm sorry, but you can't be. I never said I was an orange expert. I think you said that, not me.
You don't have to be an expert. I like it.
Yeah. Greek says, why read like that? Why read like what? If you take time to type it out, I try to read it. I think I like to be respected. I like to respect everybody. If y'all come in here and write the comments, I feel like I should try to read them and comment back. Home account says, I'm a, what do you call that? Mandarin expert. That's part of the orange, ain't it? Hell says you trust a Ford truck made in China. I don't trust a Ford truck anyway, unless I want to push it. Rhonda said, hello, sir, Maria, but you don't know the answer by yourself. You needed help. Okay. Hughes said, grapefruit is not the correct. It's grapefruit is not the correct, LOL. There are two colors, LOL. Lotus said, can I still do a backflip stone cold if that's what you want to say? We just want to make sure everything's positive, not negative. You can even say I can't do one because you're probably right. He being funny, I believe. Let's see, the color phone. Javelin said, yo, how are y'all doing tonight? I'm doing great. Hope you are, Javelin. Cheryl said, happy birthday month, Justin. Maria said, can you read without the glasses? I can read without the glasses. I just can't see without the glasses. The letters have to be a hell of a lot bigger. Olivia said, Dad tried to translate this to Boggy is an idiot who we love him. Hugh said, have a great one, everyone. Time clock's calling. See you, Hugh. Swag said, deaf to, I don't know what that means. If it's negative, let's stay positive. I don't really know what that means, though. Maddie said, hey, Javelin. Impala said, just wanted to stop in and say hello. See you guys later. See you, Impala. I do appreciate you stopping in. Maddie said, see you, Hugh. Olivia said, hee. Maddie said, bye, Jay. Kitty said, okay, see you, Jay. Hell said, how many Navy SEALs could you take on in a knife fight? I'm not fighting anybody. And hell, I don't too much care to be fighting, period. Cheryl said, bye. Just lost my friend after an accident. She was very young, feeling miserable. I'm sorry, Rudder. I know I said it wrong. Our heart goes out to you, buddy. Olivia says, dang it. Maria said, nice. So we both blind. I didn't know you were blind. I didn't know you wore glasses. Olivia said, he translated it. Javelin said, hi, Madison.
He translates
Lotus
on his
said,
own.
0 to the answer is 0. Madison's, LOL. Olivia said, all of them I can sucker, all of them, LOL. American said, you got 40 likes. I be dang, I sure do. Thank y'all. Man, y'all are so nice with the likes tonight. It's not even been an hour yet either. Awesome. Thank y'all very much. Hell said, my bad, bro. No fights. That's right. We don't fight. I told you before I wear glasses. I wear them since I was 14. You may have. I just didn't remember. Sorry. Remember, you're very private on your stuff, so we don't know what you look like. I'm right out in the open and for people to see what I wear glasses. Let's see. Olivia said 41, actually. Yeah. Thank y'all. Maria said, or 13, don't remember. I don't even remember you telling me, so we're even. Lotus says, I know a seal. Good luck with that. Well, I'm going to say, I don't know any and never met any, but all the movies I've seen, I don't think I want to muck with one, with a knife or without one. Hell, I'd have to run and be throwing it. Lotus said, seal fight dirty. There is no dirty fight. If you're going to fight, you fight to win. Now, you don't, boxing is the only fair stuff, and that's stupid. I ain't sitting there letting somebody damn beat on me and then be a rule I can't hit them back. I don't care if it's below the belt, in the big toe. I don't care. If we're going to fight, well, I'm going to do whatever I can to win. I ain't going to fight anyway, but I'll be looking for death. One of us, get it over with. Olivia said, I need no luck. Lotus, I also fight dirty. She'll tear them knees up. In a good way. Let's see. Javelin, I forgot his name, but did he get out of the hospital? Randy, yes. Randy got out of the hospital. He actually came here Sunday and cooked breakfast. That was his first time since the accident. And I got him an electric wheelchair. He was able to ride around and he didn't have to ask nobody to push him, so that was great. He goes back tomorrow for his first appointment, and they're going to do, I think they're going to do a scan on him to see how good it's doing. They don't fight to win, they fight to kill. That's exactly right. Sonic said hi. Madison said bye, Kitty. Random people 9858 said hey, people. Olivia said bye, Kitty. Have a good night. Olivia said love you, bestie. Lotus said bye, Kitty. Javelin said that's good to hear. Yes, it is. I'm gonna tell y'all. Sunday was was kind of maybe the part of the problem for Sunday. It was a very emotional day for me. Randy was here. It was the first time he's been at the shop. He was in a wheelchair. I got to see a smile on his face that I haven't seen in a while because he was able to move around without anybody helping him. I also got a picture from my mom, from my sister, that was me and my mom just a couple days before she died. So it was kind of a hard day to start off with, and then I got in the live and I'll let y'all get on under my skin. I apologize for my part of that, but again, it's all water under the bridge. Maria says, you know, you're scared me by talking about fighting. I hope not. Mark, do a backflip. I wished I could do a backflip. Even in the water, I'd love to be able to do a backflip. Olivia said also, Justin, just know you got luck. I was still sleepy or I would got you quite a few times, LOL. Mark said, there's a guy behind you. Where? Maria said, you look like you had a lot of fighting at school when you were young. Admitted, no, I did not fight. I was made to fight one time. My mama was behind me, beating me with a belt if I didn't fight the guy. I didn't fight. I ain't no fighter. I don't care for it. I think it's the stupidest thing in the world. Beth said, hello, everyone. Olivia said, Pops, your reaction is justifiable in my opinion. Jalen said, I got you, and it's fine, man. Don't worry about it. Thank y'all. Madden said, hey Beth, Lotus says you can have a AI make a video of you doing a backflip. That's a good idea, Lotus. I might have to do that. And then put it over here, just, show it around. Mike said, giving me a Dr. Phil voice. Hell, I can't even think how Dr. Phil talks, to be honest with you. Lotus, good mama. Maria, just one time. What, a backflip? Hell, if I did it one time, I'd probably only do one. NNC said, oh darn, what did I miss? L2 lost your cool. I did. I kind of said some things I probably shouldn't have. I know I shouldn't have. I apologize. Lotus said, just play it in loop in the background. That's a good idea, Lotus. I'll have to get Randy on that. Or maybe Jimmy the Cricket Jr. back here, Mike can help me out. Mike says, I meant you sound like Dr. Phil. Oh, really? Okay. Maybe I'll get a good paycheck. Lotus said, if he did, he would be stealing Randy's new wheelchair. You exactly right. I'll be over there putting the new batteries in, laying down. Livia said, Boggy has fought quite a few times and he still fights. I've tried but failed miserably and ain't no quality that lifestyle that he has going on. I just don't see it. To me, you get, there's nothing out of it. Yeah, two people sit there and beat the shit out of each other. One is stupid. After it's over, if one of you die, the other one's lost their life too because they're going to be charged. And even if they're not charged, they still got to go through court and their life's turned upside down. If you don't die and you're both going to heal, you ain't proved nothing. So, don't get me wrong. Somebody comes in here and tries to steal my stuff or tries to jump on me, I'll fight and defend myself or my family, but it's not something that I'm going to go out there and just because somebody cut me off in traffic, try to jump out and whoop somebody's ass. I think it's stupid. NNC said, you have every right, but sorry whatever happened. Thank you. Maria said, do you have a forehead line? Yeah. NNC said, amen, R2. If you're talking about my hairline, receding hairline, kinda. It kind of went back and round down. I got a little bit of hair there and it goes back, but this back here I have to shave. I shave every day, but I don't have a lot of hair right here. Maria says, you're a wise man. Now, 1 through 6, and how tall are you? Measure yourself for a $50 tip. I tell you what I'll do. You donate $50 right here, and it'll come up and show me you donated $50, and I'll pull the tape measure out, and I'll let Justin measure me. That'll be the $50. Show me, and I'll let you. I'll show you. And we'll wait. Dum dum da dum 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 da dum.
He said after.
No, because the people lie. I'm a man of my word. Hermit sub, thank you, Hermit. Hermit said, "Is that your son?" Yes, that's my youngest son. Have you seen an alien? I have not. Not that I knew was one anyway. NNC said, "LOL, that's been gone. Nothing wrong with bald." Nope. 1 through 6 said after. No, sir. Show me the money and I'll show you the height. Or ask me and I'll just tell you. But when we do the $50 tip, I don't do it for money. Unless you show me the money first. NNC said, I'll say 32 inches. LOL. 1 through 6 says, I am too. Herman says, can you say I love you?
Hammond.
Huh?
Hammond.
Hammond? Yeah, I can say it.
Hammond.
Hammond? 1 through 6 said, hello. I know what you're doing. NNC said, both my kids were 22 inches. Come on, senior. LOL. 1 through 6 said, it's a $50 tip. Show me your money. Put it up there. Nicholas Wolfwood says, are you old, dude? That depends on what you call old. If you call 56 old, yes. If you don't call 56 old, then no, I'm not. Herman said, please, one shout out. Okay, shout out. 1 through 6 says your son will do it, and he'll do it for $50. Show me. Maria said, who's going to have your cars after you die? Well, the cars that Randy and I own together will be Randy's, and everything else that is mine will be split between my kids. Herman said, I'll
That's
give
like
you
40
500
years old.
horse instead. 1 through 6 say, shout out to my fellow.
And hold on, I got you, bro. Nobody can't go with being unsaid.
Tanzania.
Tanzania's. Maria said 50 is old. And if 50 is old to you, then it's old, yes. Nicholas, whatever you're saying, please quit.
I was politics.
We don't do politics. If you want to keep things positive, please stay in. But if you're going to talk stuff that needs to be deleted, it really messes up my reading the chat up here. And I miss people. So if you're welcome to stay, but if you're going to talk politics, please find somewhere else. 1 through 6 says, say it in one word, please. I did.
Hold up.
Ghost Rabbit 2001 said, hi.
Tanzania.
Tanzania. 1 through 6 said, I love your positive energy. Well, thank you. I love to keep it positive. I want to keep the whole channel positive, please. NNC says, I'll be 54 Saturday if I make it. God bless us all. Well, y'all try to help me remember Saturday. I'll tell you happy birthday. We'll make sure if there's anybody here with me or not, I'll sing happy birthday to you.
I won't be.
Park said hi. Well, I might be by myself then. Nicholas says, my grandma is 110 and still kicking. That is awesome. Tell her I said good for her. NNC, we are made to feel old. That's exactly right. Maria said, what was your family reaction after you shaved your hair the first time? When in 05, I had lost my job working for Thomas Bus, and I was adding on to the house, so I talked to them and they allowed me to travel for the company for 3 more months. And I can't read it.
I gotta delete some of this.
And I did it when I was traveling. So as far as the reaction, I don't even remember. Justin's never seen me with hair. I let it grow out one time, but it didn't grow out like full head of hair. It just grew out about an inch or two, and then I couldn't stand it.
You see that right there.
Let's see what. But I mean, everybody seems to says it's done pretty good. Thank you for the shout out. Now, can you say it? Can you say you are the best king? No, because I don't know any more kings. I don't even know that one, so I don't know if they're the best king or not. Captain Bucky said, meow, bald man. Hello, Captain. Lotus said, meow, and Herman says, I have a shout out fetish. 1 through 6 said, did you make on the map? Did you make it on the map? Did you put that on the map?
What?
Tanzania.
Yes, I did.
Yes, we did. Libby said, pretty picture show, Pops. Thank you. What am I looking at?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I was ready.
The rainbow.
I can't. Oh, I see it now. Cool. Let's see. Pretty picture show, Pops. Thank you. I know a person that draws real good. My birthday is Friday. Well, happy early birthday, Bucky. Maria, who? Don't know what you're talking about, Maria. NNC says, thank you, R2. Very nice. And Justin, I look forward to hearing you sing, youngin. He said he just told me he would not be here, so he must be going
to Charlotte.
He's going to Charlotte for his birthday. Universe said Texas ? Pepsi. Hey there, brothers. I like your name, Pepsi. How you doing? 1 through 6. Do you smoke crack or weed in North Carolina? I don't do and never have done neither one of them. I'm about sure they're both illegal too. Let's see, Hunter, can you say happy birthday to my cousin?
No, I don't say that.
Okay, happy birthday to your cousin. 1 through 6 says, show me where have you marked it. Do you know where you marked it, Justin?
Yeah.
NNC said, I'll try to speak up as he shows y'all. It's a great family or meth dummy. Take a NC history class.
There's 2 of y'all.
Herman said, do you have a
I don't know if I was
tattoo?
on the right one.
I do not have a tattoo. Olivia said, I wonder who she
Yeah,
is
there's
a
2.
good artist. I wonder who she is. I need a good artist. I don't know, but I'll tell you what. I'll send you her email. Never say greetings from. I know I wrote that down.
I
So
have that. I have
say
that
hello
already.
to Mia. If you see her, I'm too far. She's so beautiful. Stay well, fellas. If I see her, I'll tell her. Never. NNC said, when's your birthday, Justin? Yes, 10/7. Carmen said, Justin told me to bark in the chat.
Yeah.
He does that. Fusla,
Give her that.
if that's what you're going to say, find another live, please. I've told y'all we do not do politics in here, and if you don't like that one, that's fine. If you want to stay in here, I'll be glad to talk to you. If that's what you're going to be like, please leave. Levy said, ha, friend. NNC said, I hope you have a great time. Justin, Captain Bucky said, I had to hire someone to fix my roof, and it sucks. Yeah, we need one fixed here, too. 1 through 6 said, appreciate marking Tanzania. Notice that I missed the ability to delete some of these stupid troll questions. Shark Tank said that ridiculous flag is not even hanging straight up there. Take it down. No, sir. No, sir. It is not. I actually just put some other ones up, and it's probably a little crooked, but it's mine, and I like it, and I'm going to support it. And again, you can keep scrolling. Thank you for your message. 1 through 6 said, my name is Sam. Okay. Hermit said, can you say shout out to all my penguin friends from Antarctica? Well, hello, all his penguin friends in Antarctica. 18 says, how are you two doing? We're doing great. Gage says, Joe Gage says, how y'all got me talking politics? Let's hope not. Let's don't talk no politics. Don't like it. Don't want to talk about it. Candy said, what are you guys up to? I'm up to 5'12". He's up to 6'2". License says 6'1". We're just here having a good time. Hope y'all are. Long said the flag is not silly. That's right. Maria, have you ever been mad at me? Yes. NNC said amen. Captain Bucky said, want to hear some funny news? Sure. Lotus said never, Maria. Livy said, oh, I see pictures. Joe said, Pepper, 1 through 6, can you give me the role of a moderator? It's a paid job. No, I'm not. You broke the other hand. Lotus said, you broke the other hand. I don't know what you mean, Lotus. I think
he's talking about you.
Oh, okay. Long said, that's right, Joe. Sure says, how you guys get any work done when you're always playing on the YouTube? Well, this is what we do here on this building due to YouTube. We've already worked for our day. And Lotus said, what's up, Lone? NNC said 6'1", haha, R2. Candy, dollar, awesome, thank you. Whoop.
You can heart it too?
Yep,
Cool.
thank you. Anybody else want to do that? It's like an auction. Come on now. Thank you, Candy. Let's see. Herman says, hello, by the way, to my fellow, what's that word? Commentators. Is that what it says?
Yeah, I think it's
Commentators. If it's not, I'm sorry. Soul says hello. NNC said Sting. Maria said when? A few times. Lotus said I was talking to Bucky. Oh, okay, that's what he said. He thought you were. Bucky said, so I broke my hand and today I broke my arm. Oh Lord, that's not good. 18 said the man behind you looks like Vice President Vance. American said, wow. Lotus said, dang, I was close. Yeah, he was. 1 through 6, hi, my name isn't Sam, but I just took Sam out of the middle of it because I couldn't pronounce it good. Lotus says, you got to start being more careful, Bucky. Maria said, 50 likes. Awesome. Yes. Thank y'all. Man, y'all doing good. Herman said, what kind of work do you do? I am a track inspector at the railroad. And right now, Justin's helping us here at the building do wheels and tires and whatever we need to do around the building when the work's here. But this building was bought for the YouTube facility. And we do sell wheels, tires, and do minor exhaust work. Let's see. Sure said, you guys rock. Thank you. Lotus said, what did you do? Candy says, you're welcome, guys. Hermit said, yeah. Sorry, it's commentators. Hee hee.
I was right.
Yeah, he was right. Lotus said, what's up, Pops? Hello, Carlo. Joe said, I got cheeseburger, man. Sorry, I had to hear you read that. That's fine. Maria, a few times, why did you not say anything? I did. I've told you time and time again, I don't like the constant negativity. I understand where you're coming from on to certain things, but I love for you to come in here and I love your opinion and stuff like that, but I don't like to be down all the time about everything I'm doing. I mean, sometimes people like to hear good things. Not everybody likes to hear how bad they are. I mean, I live with my bad habits every day of my life. I don't like to come in here on a positive vibe and hear about them too. Lotus said, hello, he won't read it right. You're right, I won't. Ibby said, immediately gets frustrated with reaction of emotions.
That guy's high.
Nah, it takes a minute for me to get frustrated. I told you before, tell me if I was rude to you. Like I said, it's all been said and done and over with. I want everything to be positive. I hold no grudges. I'm telling you, I do not. Bucky said, I crashed my truck today and it was on the driver's side and it totaled the dually. Man, Bucky, that is not good. Let's see, Armor said, these nuts. Yep, I got some back there. They're kind of spicy too. NNC said, that's
He pointed at me, man.
He is these nuts. They're back
We're not
behind
gonna
him.
get away from this.
Let's see, 100% true. LOL, heard it over and over. Lotus said, are you okay besides the arm that really sucks, man? NNC said, amen, R2. Joe said, I like some trains, especially steam engines. That's cool. NNC says, I'm like a senior Olivia, 1 to 199 and 6 seconds. I have worked on myself a lot trying not to get upset. A lot of things might have got me upset before. It takes a while, a little bit now. I would rather just walk away. Hermit said, laughed. He. Hermit said, gotcha. Lotus, do we need to have Annabelle lock you in solitaire to keep you safe? No, she just needs to keep him in the handcuffs more. Or that might be why he wrecked the truck. The Hounds from Hell said, what did you call a upside down blonde? I don't know. Peter said, Stubby? Marie said, okay, I'm sorry, didn't mean that, and if you told me clearly I would stop, but I didn't know I went that far. Perry said, Stubby Sandwich, he said again. Edward said, Jesus loves you and he died for you. Hey, it wasn't just me. He did for you too. Thank you. Carlo said, what's up, Lotus? Whoop. Mattis said, hey, Carlo. NNC said, you do really well, R2. Well, thank you. Captain Bucky said, I got bruised ribs and a fractured ankle, but I'm okay. Man, I hope you heal good, man. We understand the accidents. Carlos said, hello, Madison. John Deere B said, hi. Lotus said, what's up, Carlos? Soldier IC8 connector. I think it's supposed to be connector on the sonic wake and battery for it. Hound said, a brunette. Okay. Lotus said, melted a set of IC5 connectors off of it. Madison says, hey, John Deere. Lotus said, dang, man, take it easy for a bit. NSC, Justin, please tell you didn't paint your nails again.
I did.
He has not.
Just
Let's
thinking about
see.
painting them pink though. I don't
Let's
know.
see, John Deere, Hell's, why do women close their eyes during sex? I guess because they can't see the ugliness. I have no idea.
It's like us with the paper bag.
Light Strong says Russians, I'm sorry, he said Russia sucks. No, Russia does not suck. We don't do stuff like that. If you can't stay positive, please find another live. We want you to stay, but if you can't talk nice, please leave. Lotus said, I bet she was. Lotus said, you suck. Candy gave him $2. Well, dang, Candy, thank you.
Here's a message.
Huh?
Here's the message.
Tell Cutie I need a manicure. He's back here doing some work on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
NNC said, thank God and amen. The Hounds, I hate to see a man have a good time.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. NNC said, hello, Candy. Maria says, have you ever thought before about having a wig? Yeah. I mean, but I don't really care for... I've thought about having one, and Randy's got a band that goes around and makes it look like he's got a... you ain't got to worry about that. He's got a thing that you can put, and looks like you got a mullet. Let's see. Justin, I'm going to slide over and let you read for a little bit if you don't mind.
All right.
Let's see. Ever thought about better? Oh man, that sucks. Let's hope the IC8 hold up. Olivia said, all right, come on, Pink, or I'll mess with you offline. NSC said, oops, Candy. Long said, hi, Carlo. Let's see. Hello, Long said, Carlo. In the sonic wake of Saturday, these will do better, but they really need to 8s and run it on 6 and top melting. Randy's got some type of wig from Cletus, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, right there's Joe. I'll be back in just a minute. Keep it positive and uplift. Speak up. Let them have it. You see, you're missing reading.
See, this is child abuse right here. Hey.
You're missing the reading.
Listen here. I keep.
Read, damn you, read.
It might be a small weapon, but I got a weapon.
Oh. Read.
My bad. I forgot I had a Dr. Pepper. Alrighty. Ain't nothing wrong with a bald head as long as you have a hat. He don't wear hats. He wears beanies every once in a while. Maybe like those like long, I forgot what they call them. NSC says, R2, do you still have chocolate ice cream in the freezer? Yeah. Ray says, really? That's awesome. I hope you have a picture of it. Bad time to give it up to me because I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, the wig. I don't know if you do. NSC says, I'm sorry. Olivia says, devil emoji with the smiling. Bucky says, Annabelle wanted to hit me, but she was glad I was alright. Understandable. Daryl says, purple nurple. NSC says, no child anymore after 18. Well, I'm still a child because until I'm 19, I'm still under insurance. Joe says, hit old man in the sack. No, I choose life. And then she says, good try, Justin. Lon says, hi there, Oba. Carlos says, oh, okay, at Lotus. Olivia says, I stole my brother's hat. He doesn't know yet. No, you're right. Says, are you from Massachusetts? Now, excuse me. We're from Denton, North Carolina. Daryl says, Maddie, how did R3's appointment go? Ali says, how are you, my brother? Ethan says, have you tried becoming a SoundCloud rapper? No, I'm not made for all that. Ali said, hi, I love you very much, brother. Love you too, Ali. Madison said he goes tomorrow morning, Daryl. Maria says, child abuse, you're a grown-ass man now. Now, Mr. Gray said, hi. NNC said, Lowell, got you one. And Maria says, you're going to be 19. Yeah. Daryl says, as long as you are still in school, they have a dependent until 25. I'm not in school, so I don't really care for college. Not me. I tried college for a little bit. They had me doing CNC manual, like manual CNC. No, I'm not doing that. I knew how to program some of the machines, like actual CNC machines. Why would I want to learn manuals? That's stupid. I don't know if he's doing that to piss me off or what. Candy says I'm headed south next week. Heck yeah. Ashley says, hey brother, where are you from? We're from North Carolina. Denton. Z guy says, hey, do you know a blue whale weighs around 67 tons? 67. Olivia says, oddity over dumb as per usual. What does that guy say? Golly, what types of oh, that's stupid. Grandma said, hi Justin. Alex said, kiss. Aw, unless you're a female. I'll take it back if you're a female. Grandma says, hi Madison and Angels. Daryl says, my 22-year-old is starting school again next year. Olivia says, hello, what up? Grandma said, hi Lotus. Lotus said, hello. Ashes got deleted. I don't know what that means. Grandma said, hi Maria. Lauren says, hi Grandma. Olivia says, I'm almost done with school. Ashes got deleted twice. Said the same thing. Come on, man. Be original. Madison, hey Grandma. Grandma said, hey Mac. He said it again. Madison got rid of him. Grandma said something. He said something again. Carmen got rid of him for a whole day. Bucky says, hey y'all, I'm going to head off and relax. Have a good night and remember to keep it safe.
See ya, Bucky.
See ya. Joe says, get the terrorist out of here. I don't think you're talking about me. I hope not. Carlos says, hello, Grandma. Grandma said, hi, Captain. Hi, Captain. Daryl says, I thought he said Tuesday, lol. It is Tuesday, October 7th. Next Tuesday. Grandma said, hey, hi, BBT. Metal Art says, wow, with an exclamation point. What does this say? That's stupid. Grandma said, hi, Pops. Olivia says, if you're going to do something, make it from the 90s. They got funny stuff.
Hey, Grandma.
Lucio said, hi. Plot says, 1x bet. Maria says, hi, Grandma. Nicholas sent a 7 waving emojis. Omar says, I'm from Egypt. You know where Egypt is, right?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll try to find it. It's up there somewhere. Egypt's up around the bunch of. I'll find it.
Egypt ain't over here. I don't know that much. Egypt. Oh, Egypt's top right on that. Like South Africa, top right. Egypt. Purple. No. South Africa. To your left. Right there.
Yep, I see it. I'll put a pin in.
Alright. Lotus says later, Bucky heal up fast. Bucky says, let's see what happens to me tomorrow. Hopefully nothing. Z guy says, I'm new to your stream. How your stream? Hopefully good. We like talking to everybody. Every once in a while we do something different, but unless we have something to do, we're in here. I'm gonna say hi, Omar.
That's the first one in Egypt.
Yeah. Maria says, I think there's some weird man behind you, Justin. You should be careful. I'll be alright. Sorry, I get all my weirdness from him. Grandma said hi Z. Joe says you know who I meant, not you. Honestly, I don't. If you're talking about the guy that was deleted a bunch, I honestly don't know what that means. Boggy says, so you're the one with my hat, you rat. I want that hat back, lol. Grandma said hi Joe. Madison, hey Boggy. Z guy says hi Grandma Vic 1116. Grandma said hi Boggy. Karma said I just realized when you come down here we'll be in the avalanche. You think my parking is bad? Now wait until I'm driving that truck. I'll drive. This one scares me when she's driving, you know that?
Now you know how I feel when you drive.
She's driving. Turns her turn signal on. Keeps it on for about a minute and a half.
Warning.
A warning? For who?
For
The whole person on the
whoever
road?
that they need to see.
I mean, you gotta look before you turn the turn
She
signal.
plans. Not really.
Plan.
You turn your turn signal on, let everybody know what you plan to do.
I don't know. She's pretty scary, Joe. Boggy just said, don't hide it, leave it, come back. I want my hat back. I got Randy's hat on right now. He says, no, I'm definitely driving. You just got to give me a few tries to park. No.
Back in. I know you can back better than you can drive in.
Well, in Charlotte, you can't back.
That's what she said that she
That
told me.
sucks. Maria says Pepsi Company should pay you for the advertisement for him.
You know, I used to work for Pepsi.
Yeah, he did. He did. We got a Pepsi
We got
vending
two Pepsi
machine.
drink machines, a couple ice boxes, drink boxes.
Olivia says you don't use the turn signal till you're already there, sir. No.
I turn now. Good luck, everybody.
Exactly.
I need to bring the Pepsi machine here.
Yeah. Lotus says, what's up, Boggy? Lotus says, hello, Carmen. Olivia says, what's yours is mine and what mine is mine. Carmen says, hi, Lotus. Maria said, he what? I don't know.
Yeah, I used to work for Pepsi.
Oh, yeah, he used to. Daryl says, my stepdad retired as head of Pepsi Comp.
Awesome.
Boggy says, yo, Lotus. Maria says, are you serious? Yerp.
Yep.
Z guy said chicken, handshake with another chicken. Nice chicken.
Matter of fact, before I started working for Pepsi, I drank Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Metal Art says Norwood plant. Karma says he's a speeding Gonzalez too. Not in the truck I'm driving. King one says it probably smells like catfish and marble reds in that room. Neither one of us smoke, so it smells pretty dang clean in here. Joe says chickens don't have hands, silly. I guess you're right. Madison said he is that Carmen lol. Maria says, and now everything makes sense. Wow. B-Man says, is that you, Cartman? Yeah, I know. I got a little bit belly on me. Let me suck it back in. Madison said, lol. Maria, letters I can't pronounce, says he is handsome. Not after what I just showed you. Fernando says Brazil. Z guy says who is that guy in the back? That's my
Brazil,
father.
where at?
Brazil? Huh. We're at in Brazil. That's a huge country.
Yeah, that's a big place. Where you at in Brazil? I'll put a pin in.
Oh, that's my father in the background. He was talking to the live just a few minutes before I jumped in. B-Man says, where is Kenny? Well, like in the show, he's probably dead somewhere. Kingwood says, okay, my fault. Manny sandwich and gunpowder. What the piss does that mean? Oh. I don't know. It smells pretty clean in here. It doesn't smell like anything, honestly. It smells like air conditioner.
Smells like freedom.
Moore says, if chickens had hands, what would they even use them for? Throwing hands.
I don't know. They might not have hands, but got fingers. I can buy them chicken fingers.
Facts. Letters I can't pronounce says you look nice already. Lanky. Daryl says, Randy, I was able to get to the pink, but the tip of the beard, though. Boggy says, wait, if he is Speedy Gonzalez, what am I? The slower version of me. Kingwood says mayonnaise. Grandma says hi, King. Z guy says, oh, okay, type stuff. Maria says, so what did you used to work exactly at Pepsi Company?
Do what?
What did you, so what did you used to work exactly at the Pepsi
I
Company?
did. I worked on the machines, and then I was the receiving manager.
What he said.
I received in the drink machines, and sorted out the good and the bad, and I'd run the dock in the back for all the coming in and going outs. Machines.
Philly Mike says, is that your dad? Yeah. Fernando says, Lula, president. B-Man says, have a shot of whiskey. I'm 18. Grandma says, hi Philly. Boggy says, smells like retirement. Dream Pops. Morris says, true chickens would be boxing if they could. King says, smells like freedom. Come on, Father. You know that freedom ain't free. Oh, yeah.
No, it's not free.
It's not.
Somebody paid the ultimate price for it.
Yeah, we paid for the air conditioning, so it
Now,
smells
you're
like
talking
freedom.
about freedom, the ultimate price. People die for your freedom.
Yeah.
That's what the people in the military.
Javelin said, hey, Boggy G guy says, I guess they will use them as a weapon, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm using as a weapon. Boggy says, huh? Daryl says, I've never heard anyone pronounce lol as a word. Ha ha ha. Now you have. Grandma
I know.
says,
He kills me when he says that lol.
just you wait until somebody says Lamau. LMAO. Maria says, I bet it smells like Pepsi, ice cream, car oil, and Justin nail polish. Once you put it on and it dries, it no longer smells. Maria says, interesting job. Karma says, Justin, I said I have to redo his nail this weekend since they're almost chipped off now. See,
Now,
she's
who's
just
actually
lying.
doing this? Is it her wanting to do
It's
it, or is
her.
it you wanting to do it?
She wants to do it.
Somebody's lying.
She told me she enjoys doing it.
But that don't mean you want to do it, or you want. She want to do
I
it.
couldn't care less. People can think I'm gay, but as long as I don't get hit on, I don't really care. As soon as I get hit on, I might change.
When they, you gonna get hit on here?
You know, I got hit up. You know when I went on the beach trip with the boys, we were playing cornhole on the beach, and I got hit on.
You were playing cornhole, and you wonder why guys hit on you.
Yeah, I don't know. He was walking by with two girls, and he goes, "I'll take any and one of y'all to Paris." I'm like, "Oh, thank you. I'm good, thank you though." Joe says if they had hands, they wouldn't have to use their peckers for anything. I can't say that. He's saying good is the good stuff. I forgot what it means completely. Maria says that's my dream job now. How didn't I think about it before working at Pepsi Company? Fernando was deleted. What are you doing, Fernando? What you say?
It's not that good of a company. Kid. You won't make money on it.
No. Oh, Fernando.
Stay with the nurse.
King says, man, white European Caucasians age roughly. You're only 18. I thought you were like 32. Bad boy. How about that one? I don't age roughly. If I shave this beard down, I look normal. I look like I'm 18 or 19. But since I have a beard, better than most people can grow, so I look older. I know. Maria says we have a Pepsi factory in the north of Iraq. Heck yeah. Olivia says, Karma, do you think pink with purple tips? LMAO. Z guy says I love eating 35 tons of air. Karma says I tried to go find pink nail polish the other day but couldn't find any. Madison said same as Randy letting Patty paint his lol. Exactly. Karma says, see, I'd rather you get hit on by gay guys than like Brady than girls. I prefer not to get hit on by dudes.
Hey, it feels good to be wanted.
I mean,
Yeah, he still needs to say no.
Maria says stop talking about chickens. Olivia says haha. Lamau. Joe says I say lol to people all the time. I'm too much of a grump to actually laugh at something
Man,
not
you
funny.
need to tell me we only got 12 people in here.
Yeah, with 55 likes.
Man, we lost a lot of people. Why?
I got it in front of the camera. Olivia says I still look young. Z guy says you're 18. Yes, I am. Soon to be 19. Don't let it fool you. Grandma says, Madison, how is R3 doing? Is he feeling any better, hon? Madison says, he's good, Grandma. We got to doctors. We went to the doctors this morning.
I think
Middle-
it's tomorrow.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I think it's one's 9 or 9:30 in the morning.
Daryl says 56 likes with exclamation points. Madison said Randy's 30. No, he's not. Not yet.
We gotta let him start walking before we start giving him a hard time, or I do anyway. I won't give him a hard time about that until.
Got you flinching. What's in here? Hey,
What you flinching for?
don't touch my jewels. Olivia says, yeah, Justina, just accept that you want to be wanted, lol. Lotus says it's Halloween time. He needs orange nails with spider webs and ghosts. I think me and Carmen's going to dress up as like McQueen and what's the girl they call her? Why am I asking you? You don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What's the girl's name in Cars again? Because my pickup line consists of, I would say Ka-chow, but for you I'll say Kachiga. And I told Carmen that was my go-to pickup line. She says, you use that on me. I'm like, it worked, didn't it? Carmen says, I'm not that artistic. Lotus lol. Madison says, get him press-ons. Olivia says, then a day of the dead makeup job for Halloween. Grandma says, I go to the cardio myself at 10. Samantha says, Justin, how's everything? Doing fine. Carmen says, good idea. I actually have some at home. I go back tomorrow night after work, so I'll bring some back just for y'all. Olivia says, Sally. This guy got deleted. Let me see what he says. Oh. Maria says, Carmen, you should do a red nails next time. Madison says, he tries to run me over and I'm not stopping. They're giving him a hard time. Lol. Carmen says, Sally and McQueen or Curious George. I think Curious George is perfect because she's so short. I'll be the yellow hat man. She'll be Curious George. And then I can actually call her a monkey because she's dressed up as a monkey. Alright guys, when are we done? We gotta start talking here.
We're losing the enthusiasm. You've got to. There you go. Give it.
Karma says if I have work off, they'll have it blocked. Have it blocked. Basically, you just have to pray to not get scheduled on Halloween. Samantha said, "Say hi to your dad for me."
Hello. Who?
Samantha, the one
Hello.
that hits on me. The one that hits on me.
Oh.
Olivia says, "Justin, good vibes only." Maria says, "What's Randy going to do? Going to dress for Halloween?" A bald man. Maria says, "A prisoner as always." And Olivia said, "That screech lol." Z guys says, "How long will you be streaming for?" Until 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, Daryl's premiere goes on, and I hope you guys go to his premiere and watch his premiere and talk to him. Samantha says,
Justin had it going good last night. That's why he stayed a little bit over, but
I know I'm him.
only 9 watching. We'll probably. I've got a video to put together. I was here pretty late last night.
Oh, we don't end just yet. We're at 59 likes.
Oh, it ain't time yet, is it?
No. Daryl says 60 likes. Not on this phone. We're almost there though.
Come on, everybody! Somebody touch my leggy thingy.
Olivia says, because HVAC, lol. Wound says, I just had to hop on here to thank you again for last night. Big dog, my holes are still leaking. That's crazy. At least leave a like if I did all that work. Maria says 60 likes with exclamation points. Maria says, good job, everyone. Bick says, did you watch Conjuring Last Rites? No, I don't really watch too many scary movies. Pretty good. The grandma says hi, Boga. Olivia says sorry, I took mine away. Maria says, see Randy, I didn't say anything bad or mean today. I can be nice. Wood says you're so right. Left, like left. See that? That's how to negotiate. Right there, we're at 60 now.
Sometimes
touch my lucky thingy? They did. Thank you.
When we made that weird mess, I said, since I did all that work, you should be live. Lucky Gold. Lucky says, is that your dad? Yeah, he's bald, ain't he? You see the light shine back on him, tell you what. Maria says, hi, Bick. Olivia says, okay, I'll give you mine back. Goku Plus says, yo, what up from... I don't see... Is that Turkey? I don't know if that's Turkey flag.
Oh, that's Russia flag. Hold on.
Russia's top left at the start.
Oh, okay.
Daryl says 1 hour 17 minutes long tonight. Grandma says hi, Lucky. Lucky says he cute, he single. No, I'm not. My girl's in the chat.
In the live. Don't talk to me now. Don't talk to me.
I'll give you my number. I'm kidding. Madison said haha. Z says. Okay. Other than that, I gotta shave my beard again. Goku Plus says, yes, bro, it is Turkey. Heck yeah, I knew it was. Lotus says, is Volvo off limits? Yeah. Goku says Turkey. Olivia says, hi.
No. Volvo burnouts.
Goku says, good shit, man, you know your flags. I like flags, I don't know why. Lucky says, not you, your dad. No, he's married. Marie says, everyone knows that's Turkey flag.
Not anybody. I
A
didn't.
lot of people in America does not know flags. Goku says, I'm proud of my Americans. Be proud of me, not very many Americans know. Madison says, haha. Are you on OnlyFans? No. Karma says, Justin's a handful, have at it, lol. Aloe says, Mimi. Oh no, Libby says, haha, with 98 laughing emojis. Raymond says, did that bird behind you from Israel in the painting? You might have to fly from Israel in the painting. I have no idea. I can't ask him questions. Daryl says a bunch of emojis. Lucky says, dang. Raymond says, fly. Olivia says, I can't breathe. Lucky says, how's his marriage? I don't know, man. Goku says, laughing emojis. Madison says, laughing emojis. Michael says, happy birthday, Mike. I'm not saying that last word because I'm not stupid. Grandma said, hi, Raymond. If I don't know what that I don't know what your name is. 2v8 says, you know what? You want to know what sucks? If you say my mother, I swear to Lord. The guy says, who said OnlyFans? He was hidden. Why'd you delete his stuff, Garden? Oh, that's why. Got it. Raymond said laughing emojis. 2v8 says I made a mistake at work today. Oh man, that sucks. Olivia says stop, I can't breathe. Lucky says talk more about your dad. Alright, stop jerking it. Drew says it's a dang bald eagle. Exactly. Celeste? I don't know what that name says. Can I tell you a joke? If it's clean, sure. Christmas Beard says, yo bro, that flag's awesome. Do you use kosher cuisine to maintain a good health, man? You're lean. I've been eating unhealthy here lately, tell you what. But I did go from 270 to 185. I'm back up to like 210 right now, though, so I need to go back to the gym. Maria says it's so funny that the most people who compliment Randy are men. Well, that's true. Christmas Beard says respect. Grandma says thank you, Lotus. Olivia says lucky. Come talk to me. I talk back. Madison says haha, I find it funny as well, Maria. Lucky says, does he have a firm handshake? I don't know. It depends on where the handshake you want it from. Olivia says, haha. Matt says, you look like your name is Chris. You guessed wrong. My name is Justin. I'm him. NNC says, did I just walk into this again, lol? There's a bunch of weirdos out today, but
But it only happens when you get on there. What the hell?
I mean, what can I say? Maria says you should open a club for Randy male fans. The joke, what's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone?
You can't make an enzyme.
Olivia says, "Oh, you kicked him out." He's leaning away. Tell you what. Oh,
What are you doing?
Lucky says, "Ask your dad. Does he have a firm handshake?" He asked again. Karma says, "You can't hear an enzyme." Matt says your eyebrows are beautiful. I know. Thank you. They're perfect, but Carmen goes in and cleans them up around the edges every once in a while. Yeah, she says you can't hear an enzyme. Oh, that's a bad name. Elodie says you're welcome, whatever it was. Olivia says, dang, Pop, Sarah, you secretly a Christmas Black Widow? Charismatic Black Widow, I don't know what this is. Are you, the small says, are you a femboy? Are you serious? Pablo says, I'm not saying that. Z says, who will win with the spear, man versus wolf? A wolf who solos? I think a man will win. Because if the dog bites you, it's going to latch onto you and you can just stab it from there. Daryl says, tomorrow's premiere is an hour and 7 minutes. Jim got his oh, I see why you got your message deleted. And Steve says, we're all now Randy fans. Grandma says, what, you text me, Lotus? Lucky's got his, does your dad have a hairy chest? His Maria says, not me. Lotus says, oh, yesterday or the day before.
Heck, I can't even get I can only get 10 subscribers. 10 members. I wouldn't be no OnlyFans. There won't nobody come in and be no member on.
Shoot, you might get 11 here in a second if he keeps going. It's only $5 a month. It's a lot cheaper than half of the OnlyFans. Grandma says, yes, Big got his stuff. I don't know what that means. And then she says, Maria's, come on, girl, stay in the game. Peanut. Tiny Gross says, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, of plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and hope. I believe in that, but we don't talk faith or politics in here, because if somebody has a different type of view on faith or politics, we don't want to get them into or faith.
Religion and politics.
Is faith different than religion?
Well, I understand what you're saying, but
Religion. We don't want to put them in a
we are worldwide. There's people all over the world that come in, and we want to respect everybody.
we don't want to put them in an awkward spot, like they're not welcome. Libby says no comment on the femboy comment, lol. I'm not a femboy. The king of memes says I love you more. Z guy says okay. Grandma says hi Tiny. The king of memes said hi. Lucky got his message deleted again. He's gonna get out of here. Oh yeah, he did. Answer the dang questions, dude. I'm trying to find out about your dad. I am. Stupid. Oh, he's been deleted for a day. Dribble. There goes Carmen. Shoot him in the trash can. Libby says, lucky be nice. Daryl says, lucky be gone. Yo, haha. Grandma says, amen, Tiny. That guy says, I don't know. And she says, R2, I'm not joking. I've tried at least 6 times to become a member and said declined. Yeah, I go up to the street and use it. Plus, you and R3 check this issue out. I'd appreciate it. I don't really know what we can do. You know what we can do?
I don't know. It should. Randy can tell you. Let's see. Where's my phone?
Shark said hi. What up? Zap1 says his name was Carl. Oh man, that sucks. Grandma says good job, Mac. Zap says why did you pass my comment? Oh, I didn't see your comment, man. I'm sorry. Oh, it was deleted for some reason. It says, hello, my brother took his life. Do you think he went to heaven or hell? I don't know. I don't like talking religion. I hate that he took his life. That sucks. But I hope all is I hope you. I don't know. I don't know how to like console you. I'm sorry. Olivia says, look at you. Text real quick. Daryl says, NSC try on the laptop or CPU. Olivia says, want to be green. Lotus RC says, B member. Madison says, R3. He check it out. NNC. Grandma said, hi Sharko. NNC says, I appreciate y'all. I've seriously tried at least 6 or 7 times. Z guy says, am I tripping for believing this is? I think one polar bear would win against 170 guys with extreme high diff. I don't think you're wrong on that one. Polar bears don't care about what you are. NSC says, okay, you. Metal Art said, Daryl says it's hard to become a member on phones. It's set up mainly for computer. Olivia says, I want to Boggy, but Boggy won't let me, and I've tried. NSC says, thank you, Daryl.
Well, we would like for people to do it, but if they don't want to, they don't have to. We, like I said, we do try to put their name up, and I mean, if they don't want to be a member, we'll just take their name down. And but we do put it in the office, and we do put it on the road.
Dang, we lost 2 likes. You've hit 2.6K.
Yeah, it went last night.
Divine says, what do you look for in men? I don't look for men.
But I mean, like I said, it's all good.
Marie says, are you a werewolf? No. Daryl says, back to 59 likes. Who took it back? I don't know. It says 58 on my end.
It was 60, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Addie says, can you send 2K for college fees? Yo, we're broke. Broke. Libby says, my bad house. And then she says, no money. Definitely try the computer to keep.
Well, like I said, I don't know why, but when I pull it up on
Here
mine
you go.
and I hit join, it just shows the $4.99, and you just hit join on it.
I don't know. Sometimes on phone would be
But
stupid.
then again, and it may be somebody said they had a problem with the iPhone stuff. I don't know.
Marie says, I can barely open my eyes. Grandma says, hey, hi Zap, sorry for your loss. And Grandma said hello.
But
Aloha says Grandma. Hold on, we're climbing back in here. We're climbing back in here slowly. I don't even care if they come in here and call me ugly. That'll be alright. Just chat. Daryl says some phones have a different operating system. Exactly.
yeah,
Hold on, guys, I got you. Oh, wait, hold on, I need to tighten it. Look away from my ugly hair right now. I don't know what those words, I don't know what those letters mean. It's supposed to, oh, he says beautiful with a heart. Not anymore, I changed that. Maria says, are you sure your shirt is yellow?
safety yellow.
It's pretty yellow. Z guy says, Toro, the Canatorius is the goat. I can't say that word, I'm sorry. Maria says, I can't see it but green. And then she says, Alan Jackson retired with a small 150 million in his account. Jacob says, hey buddy, Justin, I'm back. What up, Jacob? Welcome in. Welcome back. Oh, you were in here earlier. I was about to tell you the lie. We're almost at 60. We were at 60, but 2 people took it away. Bad people. Anyway. Oh, we're at 59. We need one more. Tell you what. Grandma says, WB Jacob. Welcome back, Jacob. That's what that means. Z guy says you got 60 back. We did. We got 60 back.
I'm showing 61. And it got, see?
Oh. Field goal range. Field goal. Sneaky says, yo, Unc, my homie messed up the blunt rotation. Should I up the switchy on him? I honestly don't know what that means. Marcel Mora says, it's actually a flag I don't know. You know that flag? White on top, red on bottom. I actually don't know that flag. I'm sorry.
Hello, Crunch.
Daryl says, last 3 days my ribs been killing me again. Tell that thing to lock in.
Overdoing it.
Yeah.
You get back into you get back into the swing of it.
NSC says, nice. Crunch says, you are second one. Big Task says, what is going on with the MAGA club? I didn't know I was in that club. Noah Brown. Oh, Noah Brown. Oh, different guy. He says, love weed, tobacco, guns, and hate the government, and then shouts out his YouTube.
Well, we don't talk politics, but thank you for your. You got to just tell them. And
No, I'll do it. My bad, Noah Brown.
you just a lot of times tell them.
Crunch says, how many brothers are you? We have 3. Well, I have 2. I'm third. NSU says, just to slow
Randy's
your reading
third.
level down, country hun. Brad says, look at this buckle bunny. Buckle bunny? That's pretty mean. Ebola says, I'm the original. That's a leave. Daryl says, I think so too. Hannah Lance says, heart emojis. Maria says, do you forgive me now or not?
I told you I don't hold grudges. It's all in the past. No politics. Said Noah. That's right.
Sorry, Noah. Probably shouldn't have hid you. I unhid you, but it still hid it on my stuff. Maria said, I said, I'm sorry. We don't hold a grudge. It's Poland. No way I didn't know Poland's flag.
We have somebody in Poland.
We got plenty.
Okay.
Vicey. No, we got none. We got none in Poland.
9 or none?
None. You know where Poland is?
I know you just looked at it.
All right. You see Russia at the very left of Russia?
Yeah.
You see that little you see Italy?
Yeah, I
the
see
boot?
it. I see it.
All right, bet that.
Poland. Where are you from in Poland?
Where are you from in Poland? So we can get exact.
Yeah.
Lotus says, is it bad if you messed up the rotation? You're by yourself. NNC says, laughing emojis, buckle bunny. Honestly, don't even know what that means. I'm not being
That
live.
means you're not into rodeo. You go buy rodeo buckles. You're not a real person for what you say you are. You buy the buckle instead of going and earning it.
Well, I suppose, man. He caught me.
Did they say where he's from in Poland?
No, yeah. Libby says they're the 3 Randy. I don't know what that says. Hannah Land says, okay, but are you married?
Randy Steers.
He's married. I got a girl. Grandma says, hi, Hannah.
What they were saying.
Yeah, this is okay, but are you married?
Oh, I thought you were still talking about the other.
Ebola says, I'm here. Maria says, okay, let's keep the past in the past. Grandma says, hi, Hannah. Z guy says 63 now. It says 62 on this phone, so it's
But I'm showing 63, but it goes by that phone.
yeah.
But I mean that's
And then she says 30 seconds, Lil.
yeah.
Hot dog, it's 8 o'clock. Let me catch up.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let him go a little bit. Welcome everybody. Thank y'all. If Daryl's premiere starting, since he's got some new people, I'm gonna let him keep talking. I'm gonna go down there and put Daryl's premiere on. I'll be right back.
I'm going to try to keep it short because I want everybody to go to Daryl's live as well, or premiere. And then she says 30 seconds low. Olivia says, wait, is that the first part of the banner? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I want everybody to see the number sign. I'm sorry. Bola says, still here. Brad says, is that Joe Rogan? No. Cosmas says, are you zesty? I let my girl paint my fingernails. Does that count? But other than that, no. Lotus says, no, it means you're a hoe that chases cowboys. I knew that was, I was thinking of, what's the other word for, blonde girls? Beef says, bark, bark, meow. Lotus says, like a track bunny. Beef says, woof, woof. Grandma said, excuse me. Grandma said, hi, Brad. Olivia says, musketeers, but Randadators. I don't know what that means, man. Ebola says, Beef says, meow. Brad says, hi, Granny. Lone says, hey, Olivia. Beef says, meow. NSC says, okay, night all. Good night, NSC. Beef says, woof, woof. Brad says, who's the power twink? I don't know. Libby says, hi, Lone. Grandma says, hi, Mike. Lone says, how are you, Grandma? Olivia says, I have to finish the other two. Olivia says, parts. Z guy says, you. W. You're a W. Ebola says, ah ha 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 ha. Olivia says, Lotus, you not green no more. Carmen says, babe, take musketeers, but replace musk with red. Randa? Randateers? I don't know, man. Beef says, okay, bye-bye. Have a good night. I gave you a thumbs up. Everyone give him a thumbs up. Hey, I like you. Grandma says, hanging in there, hon. Thank you for asking. Brad says, do you have cereal soakers under that shirt? Saying, do I have boobs? A little bit. Carmen says, there too. Olivia says, thank you, Carmen. Lotus says, I'm not. Lotus says, huh? Olivia says, I'm gonna bully him after the live for that. Listen. Y'all might have literature under your belt, but math, I've got you beat, alright? Math is, I got you beat. Carmen says, you're welcome. It was driving me nuts. It was driving me nuts. You're lucky you have autism, because it would feel really bad if I was mean to an autism kid. Oh, Lotus is a... Wait, Lotus, does that mean you're a member? I thought you were already a member. Cool. It shows up here. Oh, I can buy membership on the computer. That makes some dang sense. Haystack says, America. Manuel says, a laughing emoji. Olivia says, twinsies. The Lotus says, fix. Karma says, painting now. Lotus says, I don't let them auto-renew. Probably a good idea. Because I let Apple Music auto-renew. Because I got all my money in my wallet. Like in cash. Like almost no money in my bank. And Apple Music renewed today. Ha! I'm out of money. So I need to run to Greensboro sometime to put money in the bank. The car says, I don't know what that means. I don't want to say the first word because I might say it wrong and I get called not so good words. Lotus says, so I have to do it every now and then. Jago says, hey Justin, how old are you, brother? I am 18 on next Tuesday. Well, this coming Tuesday, I'm 19. Chris James says Call of Duty. Libby says number uno. I'm good at math. Number dos. At least I can read, lol. I'm actually a lot better at math than you think. Lotus says yes. Sometimes the bank says no. Olivia says okay. Mickey Mouse. Lon says good night, Justin, Randy, and everyone else. Good night, Mike. Kenny Z says wait, what? You're 18 years old now or what? Yes, I'm 18 right now. I would show you my license, but I don't know how to hide it where you can actually see where I'm 18. Olivia says I'm literally a nerd. My mother's an accountant where I used to do accounting stuff when I was 12. I'm doing math since then, accounting BS. I'm good with numbers. I'm really good with numbers. Do I like math though? No. Kenny Z says, sheesh, I'm 25, but you look like a kid. Look like a kid compared to you. Hey. If you're 25, you like older women, you can just say you're a little younger. And you can get yourself a cougar that really likes younger boys. Lotus says, me too, Olivia, bet not a math nerd. Z guy says flexing emojis. Lotus says engineering nerd. Call of Duty says pig emoji. Olivia says that's boggy. There with you, buddy. Kenny Z says I had a 73 woman when I was 16. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now just flip the roll. See what happens there. I'm kidding. Don't ever flip the rolls on that one. Brad says, has your homie ever seen you naked? Once. Carmen says, I believe that is a case, sir. Exactly. Exactly. Kenny Z says she was rich but didn't want to marry. Haha. Well, of course you didn't want to marry. You were not old enough to marry. Z guy says, huh? Olivia says, I also believe it's the case. Joshua says, Jalafat 17. I don't know what that means. Z guy says, what did he mean that mean? Walker's Tread says, you know anything about fixing vehicles? I'm in a tire shop right now, so I know a little bit. My brother owns it. I work, since my brother's hurt right now, I'm here helping my dad run it. It's a YouTube thing, though, but we do business out here. If you have a question, ask away. If I can't answer it, I'll get my father. Brad says, answer my question. Has your homie ever seen you naked? Just the two of you alone. Oh, two of us alone? No. Well, it says Frank or the Gambit. I don't know. Bobby Boone says, so you guys says, I mean, what do you mean by that? Mean by what? What are you talking about? Did I see something wrong? You gotta remind me, but I'm sorry. Case is sub, gotta go back. I'm back later. I'm gonna probably be off live here soon, Kenny, but thank you for the sub. That it really helps a lot. Olivia says room. Kenny Z says 2 a.m. here. Jesus. It just hit 8:09 here. Z guy says my typing is so trash. I understand. Gavin Rush says Isaiah 41, verse 41, chapter 10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you, but not dismayed, for I am God, your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." I agree, but we try to keep the religion and politics out of here because we don't want people that don't believe in the same stuff as you to feel uncomfortable or not wanted to be here. Libby says, I just thought of this. Darren says, did you say you were 18? No offense, but I thought you were around 25. I get that. I shaved this beard off though. No, I can't really cover it all. I'll look like a child. The King of Memes says, I love you. Love you more, man. Karma says he's 18, 19 in a few days. Yep, next Tuesday I'm 19. Jacob says, what? You're 18 years old, going to be 19 next Tuesday, so I'm 6 years older than you. Then, geez, I'm 25, next to be 26. Welcome, man. Grandma says, hi, Gavin, amen. Olivia says, for nerds, all the jobs flocked up to my group like we're track bunnies. Ebola says, you? Jacob says, I thought you were like 23 or 24 years old. No, it's a little bit off. Soldier says, what's your opinion about Charlie Kirk's assassination? I don't want anybody to die. Ziga says, I'm in the think of it, everybody knows. Well, says I'm Nora, apparently. I don't know what that means. 1890 says, what up, bro? How you doing? I'm doing fine, man. I hope you are. I'm running out of oxygen, mommy. Says, I know, with a question mark. What are you talking about? Cash Bandit says, this bloody... I can't say that. What in the world is this guy on? You should let go of cars and everyone rides a bike. That's not what I said, Cash Bandit. You're being a bad boy. That was pretty mean. Cox Williams says Trump is making America great again. Perry says I'm chilling that Fiki in the afternoon to Google these. They begin to move, so Ooga Booga, so Tiki Fiki way. Answer should be. Says hello. I'm from Iraq. Greetings. Welcome, Iraq. Maria's from Iraq, ain't she? We got another frequent in here that's from Iraq. Darren says, nice beard for 18, buddy. I couldn't grow one that full when I was 18. I had this. I grew this beard when I was like 14. Okay. Like 14 is when I started growing it. Olivia says, I know Jacob, I was surprised I'm older than him. Ebola says, Montreal. Grandma says good night, everyone. God bless you all. Good night.
Night, Grandma.
Jasmine says Albania. Oh, Albania. We got Albania.
Where's that?
Yeah, use that phone. Brent says Tuesday evening, Randy. Yep. I'm not going to be on here much longer. Toria says, when will Elder Scrolls V releases? Grandma says, thanks for your live pops. God bless you and the family.
Thank you.
God bless you
Same
too,
way
Grandma.
You too, Grandma.
Aaron says,
spell
Albania. Just put in Space World map. Darren says Cox Williams says no, he's not, dude. He's destroying this country and you can't see it. What? Oh, we don't talk. Oh, I just realized we don't talk politics. Stop, guys. Stop. 1890 says you go to the gym, bro. I used to a lot. I've slacked off here recently because I went from 270 to 185, and once I got to 185, I was slacking. So I'm back up to like 210. So I need to start going again. Z guy says to the screen, to the ring, to the pin, to the king, where the crown. That's my bling. Answer says so what you doing for a living? That guy back there is a track inspector for CSX. Right this second, I'm just here helping them with the shop, with helping around, and Randy, the other,
The one that owns the building.
the one that owns the building, and his eldest son, well, my oldest brother, his eldest son is engineer / conductor of the train for CSX as well. Brent said, oh wait, I skipped Olivia. Olivia says, Pops, is that the first part of the banner? I honestly don't know what that means. I don't know what she means by that banner.
That is
Up there.
the picture of the banner that you sent, and I printed it out. But I don't know what the banner thing is, if that's something we ordered that you've done or what. But that is the picture you sent, and I printed it.
Yep. Brent says, what up, guys? What up, Brent? Bola says, waiting
Hey,
to get
Brent.
paid here. Answer says, sorry to my English, not good. Hey, man, you're all good. If I can't figure it out, we can work on it. I mean, I'll be patient if you're patient. Olivia says, up there. Judith says, it's 3:30 a.m. here in Iran. Hey, Iran too. And I'm truly amazed when I realize that at the same time people on another part of this planet are living under the sunlight while I'm in the darkness of night. Well, it's dark outside, but it's definitely not 3:30 a.m. Jake Tyler says, are you Mexican or Latino? No, we're both Caucasian. Anwar, that's your name. Jesus, I'm sorry. Anwar says, great, I do contract. Bola says MASK, I don't know what that means. Olivia says, so it's the first part. I had to break up the banner into 3 parts. I'm still acting the other 2. Okay.
Okay, yes, then it is.
Wolf says, what's the weather like across the pond?
That's over here he's talking about. It's been
It's
raining.
not raining right now.
It has quit raining. All right, I've got.
Albania. Darren says, I really like you guys. Y'all are respectful and down to earth people. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you too, Darren. Olivia says, and no, I decided to do it for y'all. So you guys says, you got 67 lights. Oh man, we're at 66. Olivia says, hot and dry 90 feet today. And War says, contracting, I understood what you meant. Don't worry. Jasmine says, are you from Miami? I am from Los Angeles. No, we're from North Carolina. You found it?
I did.
Heck yeah. Olivia says, oh my Accord. Lotus says, in Ohio. Alan says, where are you? Hopefully not war-ravaged Portland, Oregon. No, we're in North Carolina. Denton. Gustavos says, hello. Brogados. Old boy says, this must be the place. Bola says, from. Old boy says, West Virginia. No. North Carolina. North Carolina. Two Hines says, sweet home Alabama with a smiling emoji. Bonus says, great shoes. How'd you see them? Is there a camera underneath me? Dr. Balls. Heck yeah. 1968 says, hello guys. Welcome in, Doctor. Olivia says, Pops, can I have the middle of the Camaros?
Yes, you what?
Can I have the middle of the Camaro?
Can you have the middle Camaro?
Model of the Camaros. 1995 and
Oh,
1993.
93 and 95. I'm sorry.
Bola says, ask 15. Josh G says, we're in Charleston, North Carolina. Heck yeah, man. Bola says, or 16. Wolf says, what's it like living in LA? Because all we see online about LA is that it's dangerous. Can't disagree with him. Levy says, and pictures. Dr. Ball says, hello from Hawaii. Hey, Hawaii. Welcome in, man. Great Fighter says, dude, you look like spitting image of LeBron James. If you darken my skin color, I might. Kidding. I do not look like it.
Alright, Hawaii. I know in about
Here
Hawaii.
says,
I've never been.
bro, you're Marines? No. I'm not. Olivia
We
says
didn't
model.
serve this thing. It was here. Let's see. We're right here at Hawaii.
JAC says, are you in North Carolina? Yes, we are. We're in Denton, North Carolina. If you go on like Google Maps and look up Never Done Projects, that's us here. GG says, you see what happened to Phil McCracken?
Feel my cracking? No, I did not.
Dang it, man. I don't even remember feeling it. Olivia says, thank you. Old boy says, what do you think about Volkswagen cars? We got one. They're not bad, honestly. Darren says, I like you, North Kakalaki. Boys. Kakalaki. Thank you. Boys, I'm from right above you. From the Great Mountain State. Oh, okay. I went up there not too long ago, and I forgot what mountain I climbed, but it's like close to the border of Virginia, so you might know. Walt says, "What's up from Atlanta, Georgia?" Welcome in, Walt. Dr. Ball says, "Is that man your father?" Yes, that's my father. Wolf says, "What do you think of England?" I don't know, man.
We love everybody.
I don't really judge anybody until they give me something to judge about. Olivia says, "Yes, Dr. Ball, is that our father?" JAC says, how far from Chapel Hill?" What, we're like, 2 hours away from Chapel Hill?
Yeah.
2 hours away from Chapel Hill. Lotus says, "Got you." Jacob says, "How old is your dad?" 56. 6 years since he's gotten his first AARP letter. GG says, "You guys seem like good people." We try to be. Livy says, "Who you got, Lotus?" Darren says, "Good hunting and fishing in West Virginia." Oh, man, my girl likes fishing. She loves fishing. I fish every once in a while with her, but she loves it a little bit more than me. We don't really hunt either because we don't really eat the deer meat as much. Dr. Ball says, "Your father looks very fine."
Well, thank you.
He's bald. Phil says, "You look like your ass jiggles when you jump." It does. Livy says,
It
"Oh
wiggles when I
God."
walk.
Carmen says, "I've always wanted to go fishing in West Virginia." Carmen's my girl, by the way. Just says, I don't know. Oh, there goes that guy. Libby says, "Sorry, Dr. Balls, he isn't available." Bryce says, "Good afternoon, y'all. Hope y'all's day was productive and blessed." Yeah, I hope yours was too. Carmen says, "You got more butt than me, lol." Darren says, "I have a niece in Wilmington." Oh, Wilmington's like, what, 3 hours? He's gone. 3 hours away, I think. Old boy says, "You guys don't have tattoos?" I want one. I want one right here. It just sits right there. See, it makes me look a little bit fatter, which I got a little bit of muscle, but that's why I'm saying I need to go back to the gym. I'm losing my muscle mass so fast. Dr. Ball says, "I know he is not available, but North Carolina is blessed to have him in his son." Amen. Thank you. Ebola says, "Can I have 5 minutes?" Go. Kevin says, "Hi, it's my B-Day." Hey, happy birthday, Kevin. My birthday's next Tuesday. We're almost twins. Olivia says, "Thank you, Dr. Balls. That's sweet." Average Orgasm says, "Play Haunted Mound Reapers by Cemetery and Hackle." What? Bryce says, "That is wild work, Dr. Balls." What's wild work? Your father might be my age since I was born in 1968. You're 1 year older than him. Olivia says, "Justin warning." What does that mean? Jacob says, "Hey buddy, Justin, I gotta see you and your dad on the next live stream, brother. Love you, buddy." Hey man, I hope I see you. I should be here tomorrow. I'm going a bunch down here. I'm going down here a bunch, so I should see you tomorrow. But once I catch up, I might just go ahead and end it. But we'll be back tomorrow at 6. The bolus is light up. Who sent a tallywhacker, and Ghosty says time. What time is it? 8:22. All right. Yeah, Z guy, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. If you guys look up, is it on Metal Art Customs this time?
Metal Art Customs is, he's on the premiere.
He's okay. If you guys go to Metal Art Customs, he's doing a premiere. You guys can go over there and talk to him. He's just as nice as us. You'll love y'all over there.
Work on this stuff.
Yeah, he does body work. He's pretty dang good at it. But I hope y'all have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow as well.
Remember, keep it silly. Thank y'all
Yeah,
for
keep
all
it
the
silly.
likes and y'all while watching and everything. Y'all have a good night. Keep it silly.
Yeah, have a good sleep too, Z guy.